Hi, I'm supposed to be taking an exam right now, but I just took a 5-hour energy and I'm waiting for that to kick in, and I'm also just putting it off, and I really want some cookies. So I just was thinking, I went into Walmart, and right away I walk by these cute little headbands. This is not working, with little like ears on them, like cat ears. I'm like, those look so ridiculous. Then I was like, you know what, I bet little girls love them. And then my head, of course, goes to, like, oh man, someday I'm gonna have a daughter who wants to wear dumb shit like that. Sorry, dumb crap like that. And I'm gonna let her, you know? Like, and then someday, like, show her the pictures, how stupid it looks, but... And then later on, as I'm walking back from getting my cookies, there's walk by the baby section with pacifiers, and of course then you think, like, there's pacifiers, like there's some cute ones. I'd like to pick one up. And then I was thinking, you know what, I think I'm gonna start recording my journey. And I think that it was inspired by that documentary, One More Shot. And I think that it isn't, fertility is not talked about enough, and you know that, like, I've talked about that before. But I also just want to share my story because I want to talk about it. And sometimes people ask, but they're always preface it with, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to. But, and I'm like, of course I'll say something. Of course I'll talk about this. Ask me anything you want. So I'm going to start talking about it, I think, just so, you know, people are curious and want to know. And those of you who are uncomfortable, I apologize for my dogs barking in the background, like, all day, I swear. Even if they're out. Anyway, even if you are uncomfortable listening to the fertility stuff, this isn't for you anyway. And I think that if it makes you uncomfortable listening to people talk about their infertility journeys or make jokes of it or whatever, maybe you should think about why. You know, I don't know if it stems from some kind of underlying fear or memories, or I don't know, but it's your uncomfortableness is not my problem. And I'm gonna mention things like sex because you kind of have to have it in order to have a child, and I am married, and married people do have sex. And granted, I'm not going into nitty-gritty details, but certainly, you know, make jokes about how timed intercourse is so sexy. But, you know, if you want to scoff at the idea that I've said the word intercourse, so you might as well just be showing me porn. Oh my god. Go somewhere else. You don't need to watch this if you don't want. So, anyway, my husband and I have been trying, rounding up 4 years now of getting pregnant. That's when we discovered that we were going to struggle. And we weren't ready to start a family at that point, but we were like, well, crap, if we're going to have trouble, we might as well try. 4 years later, you know, we're still trying. And there's a lot of, like, things people don't think about that goes through your mind when you're, you know, desire to have children are so strong and you're not able to. There's a lot of unanswered questions and a lot of tears and a lot of joys, and I don't know, it's definitely a roller coaster of emotions, certainly. And, you know, people say all the time, like, sorry, I couldn't stand my dogs barking anymore. So those are my fur babies. I have 5 of them. Don't tell the city. And they definitely help us out right now, kind of feeling a little bit of a void, certainly, and keep us very busy. It'll be a smooth transition, hopefully, into parenthood. So people make comments all the time about, like, oh, you just need to relax. And then that's when it will happen, is when you're not thinking about it. And while I greatly appreciate the thought, because clearly you're trying to be very sincere and love, sharing love, and I greatly appreciate that. However, it's not so easy to just relax and not think about it. It's been 4 years, guys. 4 years of a very well-known problem. Like, every little sign or symptom, you think maybe, oh, maybe this is pregnancy. But which, by the way, the signs and symptoms of everything that makes pregnancy. You're either pregnant or you have cancer, pretty much, if you Google your symptoms. So, I'm not pregnant, so it must be cancer, right? Brain tumor. But anyway, so you can't relax. It's something you think about every single day, and certainly once a month, when you have that little tinge of hope, even when you don't want to, it's still going to be there. There's months where I've been like, I'm not going to worry about it. We're not going to even try. Then you're still like flipping through your calendar like, oh, did we, do the deed on the right day? Like, what if we we did it while I was ovulating on accident, and well, maybe we could be pregnant this month, and that would be great because we weren't even trying, right? And be just like everybody else would say, well, when you're not trying, that's when it happens. And of course, it doesn't work out like that. So it doesn't matter if I'm worrying about it or not, and I'm certainly not like crying every single day over it. There are little reminders all the time, but it's just part of it, part of the situation. And it'll happen when it's meant to happen. God will give you a baby when it's supposed to happen. But I don't know when that's going to happen, even if I think that that's a thing. And so in the meantime, I'm trying to be patient, believe me. It's so hard. But I don't really have a choice, though, either. If you think about it, like, I have no choice but to be patient. I have to sit here and wait for it to happen. Like, I can't be impatient. Like, I can chomp at my bit, but I'm not going to go anywhere. So, like I said, there's moments of acceptance, certainly. But then there's moments where I'm angry, jealous, which I'll talk about in the future. But like I said, it's a roller coaster ride. So I'm going to be open about it and talk about it. And if you want to ride this roller coaster with me, you're certainly welcome to. I know that 1 in 8 people deal with infertility problems. No one, 1 in 8 people, maybe more. But we're so silent about it. So I just want you to know, if you are one of those people, you're not alone. And we can joke about the stupid stuff that we do when we're on this infertility journey. And to know that the stupid things aren't just you, it's all of us. So, and then, yeah, it'll be good, I think. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the near future. Wish me luck on my exam. I've got my chocolate chip cookies, 5-hour energy in. Hopefully I can do well. Thanks. Bye.